Okay, now we're going to go live.
Our intro music is provided by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com.
Hey, this is Gary from Night Dreams Talk Radio. I want to welcome a new sponsor to our show, PhoenixShaving.com. I know what you're thinking, right? Oh, another disposable razor company. Well, the fact is they're not. You remember the razors that your father and his father shaved with? Did you ever notice they didn't have, well, the embarrassing razor burn or ingrowing hairs or the razor bumps after they shaved? Did you notice they were also relaxed after they were done shaving? Well, the problem is these big corporations want to sell you razor after razor after razor. Think about how much money you spend a year on razors. Or do you use electric razor? Then you're going to find out what razor burn is. So you need to check out Phoenix Shaving Starter Kits. They come complete with the soap, the brush, and a 2.5-month supply of blades. And the most important part of it, an all-metal razor, built to last generations. So, hey, you can donate it to one of your sons when they turn 18. Check out PhoenixShaving.com and tell them that Gary from Night Dream said, hey, I want one. That's PhoenixShaving.com now.
You're listening to Night Dreams Radio with Gary Anderson.
Well, hi, everybody. This is Gary with Night Dreams Talk Radio. Tonight, my co-host, Ryan Eaton. And we have a great bunch of guests tonight from Southern Paranormal. Ghost hunters. They go out and they try to prove or disprove there's a ghost in your house or in a warehouse or a prison or even a mental institution. Guys, are you there?
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, we're glad to be back with you. And nice to meet you, Ryan.
Well, it's glad to have you guys back on the show. Hey, have you guys done any more good hunts since the last time we talked?
I think, I'm not sure if we had been to Yoakum or not by the time we had talked last time.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, we went out to Yoakum, Texas. It's a good 12-hour drive out to us. It's a little abandoned hospital, 3-story, and we've always had good luck at it. We hadn't went through everything yet. We have, at one point, the only thing that we know has happened there, the hospital, third floor leaks and everything like this. So we had smelled perfume, which is definitely not something that you're going to smell in this musty hospital, at a place where a nurse was killed by her estranged husband. But we still got some audio to go over and some video to go over at that location. Hopefully we'll pick up more. When we were there before, we actually picked up footsteps on the third floor that kind of walked up right beside us. So we was eager to go back to it.
Okay, did you have anything interesting like that this time compared to last time, or anything new and exciting?
No, the only thing so far this time on personal experiences was we said the perfume smell that we got at the location where the nurse was killed at. He said it's a musty hospital, leaks in it, and it's definitely not one that has a fragrant smell to it, and we thought that was rather odd. And actually in 2 locations we smelled something similar to that. But like I said, we're hoping to find more. A lot of times you can go to a place and not have any personal experience with anything, and then just be overloaded with EVPs and things that you picked up and you didn't even wasn't aware that you picked up at the time.
Oh, wow. That is so true. Have you guys used any, besides using digital for trying to capture any sounds, have any of you guys went back to the old system of and compared it with, like, on tape?
We have actually talked about doing that before, and I think Troy did one time. Troy has an old Walkman type, and I don't remember exactly which investigation it was, but he had tried that. I'm not sure.
That was at Brushy Mountain.
And he did catch something.
We did catch some stuff up there in the place where they would bring the prisoners up there for like movies and things like that. We were up in that area when he caught some stuff. And that's also where he called us. He thought me and Dora were talking about him. Cause it was
so
real
clear.
sensitive. He thought it was like one of us said, well, let's hit him.
Just hit him.
That was about the same time that shadow figure. You and Jim had saw that shadow figure in the corner when we were outside. We were going from one to cell block.
Yeah. That was in the last place of the night, too.
Yeah.
Now, how
that's...
Oh, go ahead, guys.
Well, no, I was just saying, Brushy prison in Tennessee, it was great. I mean, we picked up some great EVPs on there. I wish I would have thought about that, and I would have tried to brought some of those with us tonight. But
yeah, Brushy's they're doing a lot of work on that place. I guess not really remodeling, but
it's going to be something like a visitor center too.
I think they got yeah, they're going to do
a brewery
in there. They got a
more than
cafe type place in there too inside the prison. Setting it up really nice. I've seen some pictures online and all.
Oh, wow. Boy, what do you have planned, like, in the next few weeks? Anything exciting?
We, at the May 26th, will be at Natchez, Mississippi, at the old Adams County Jail. They still have the gallows in there, and I think it was 200-something men that lost their lives on the gallows. And we had some really wild things happening there, which we have the video online on that one. That we had one of our cameras move on us in the second floor cell block. I think, Becca, you saw some lights in there.
Yeah.
If you're going to find unsettled spirits, that would be the place to find them.
Yes, I would think so, too. We,
the death row up on the third floor. There's, I think, 3 cells up there is what their death row is, and the gallows is about 15 feet from the death row cells. So, I mean, you can see, we were talking about it last time, but you can see your buddy sitting there fixing to get hung, and, you got a front row seat.
That, when you guys told me that last time, the more I think about it, that was, oh boy, you're sitting there waiting to be, your last day, and then the people you are waiting for the same thing that you're waiting for. You have to sit there and watch each one go. I mean, the emotional stress that would be on a human being is so drastic. Watching each one of them, getting their neck, stretched and snapped, and and then when then it's their turn. I mean, it has to be a lot of emotion that's floating around in that chamber.
Yeah, mental torture.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it sounds like mental torture to me. Like I say, that would be some very unsettled spirits.
Yeah. We actually got inside the cells there and did a couple EVP sessions and inside the death row cells.
What possesses you guys to do this, to go to these places? What drives you?
Well, with me, I work with the media here, and I've always carried a recorder with me so when the emergency radio would key up, I'd have, something to record it and a timestamp. But like something in my house, which I've still got the audio on. And, we've actually got it here tonight. But I had heard that. I didn't hear it at the time, and I went back and listened to the recorder. You can hear the dispatcher, which everything, it sounds like a radio there. It just has that radio sound to it. And before the patrol cars answered, you heard a loud moan in my house. And I was the only one in the house, so I knew I wasn't bullshitting myself. So, that's, see if I can actually get it up there.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could play that.
I think I have it up here. You'll hear the dispatcher, and then in between the dispatcher and the cars, you'll hear it.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I would be the very first one running away.
I'd be right behind you, man.
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
you heard the what do you think it's saying? Or is it saying anything?
To me, it sounded like a real bad moan. Is it possible you can key it up and replay it again?
I have the most stereotypical.
Almost sounds like it's an ah.
Yeah.
They're trying to say in my name is what they're trying to say.
It's moaning Dole. It's calling Dole out.
Well, whatever it is,
Wow.
whatever it's calling out, that definitely wasn't coming from the dispatcher or the patrol car. I can tell you that. And that was something, and it didn't sound like somebody just kind of got onto the frequency either, because you would have been able to hear that. That is, I don't know how you feel, Ryan. I mean, since you're an avid ham radio operator, to me, it doesn't sound like it was like inserted in. It just kind of like is like eerie.
Well, and it wasn't heard during the recording, at the time of the recording, and that's where this gets really interesting, is when you start going back and listening to this stuff. And that's where I'm really interested in comparing, watching digital alongside analog in the exact same situation and comparing the two to see if one picks up more or less than the other. And that's something that now, in this digital age, I really wonder about.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, back about, 1990s early, that's when they started switching over to digital. So I mean, that's why I was just kind of curious of what you could get or couldn't get, between, using magnetic tape versus, capturing it on a digital device. But I don't know. So you got that, and that guy, that would have shocked me, because that was really, really loud.
Yeah, I mean, when I heard it back, I don't know how I didn't hear it at the time. Maybe it was just in a frequency that your ears couldn't hear it, and that's what was picked up. But, I mean, we've had other things like that, too. One of the first ones that we caught some of the best evidence at was the Tyler County Courthouse here in our own hometown. We got permission to go in there from the supervisors and the sheriff, and there's a basement in the building that, although they stored paupers' caskets down there, but as far as we know, there was no bodies that were stored there. They did have the portable electric chair that used to go from county to county and carry out executions in the main lobby, but we had left the recorder overnight in the basement, and I went down there at the end of the night to listen, or to check out the recorder, make sure it's still going in our audio camera.